Hey guys, welcome back to Blue Dragon RPG. My name is John, and today I'm taking a look at Volo's Guide to Monsters and the monster cards for Volo's Guide. So I've already taken a look at Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes and the cards that went with that. I've taken a look at some of the other monster cards. So I picked this up online. So trying to fill out my 5th edition collection. So this is definitely a book that I've been wanting for a long time, mainly because I love these monster lore sections. So they go over beholders, giants, gnolls, goblinoids, hags, kobolds, mind flayers, orcs, and Yuan-ti, or Yuan-ti, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I love these sections because they have layer information on their layers and different types of the species and how they behave. So for beholders, of course, they go over the different kinds of beholders, like eye tyrants, death tyrants, beholder kin, beholder hives. Then there's some random charts to roll on if you're creating, you know, what these beholders are capable of. So body, diameter, skin color, skin texture, eye color, iris shape, eye size, eye stalk texture. I mean, it gets really detailed with what, and also names, which I thought was kind of cool because it's hard to come up with monster names sometimes. But yeah, this book is kind of interesting because it's kind of written with Volo and Elminster kind of making notes on this kind of stuff. So I do like those monster lore sections. Then we've got character races that are statted out. So Theosimar, Furbolg, Goliath, Kenku, Lizardfolk, Tabaxi, Triton, and then information on monstrous adventures, which kind of stats out like kobolds, orcs, you know, various monster races. And then we have the main chunk of the book is the bestiary, and then for the appendix we have assorted beasts, non-player characters, monster lists, which are like by typing and all that, and then maps of the monster layers, which is awesome. It's got the page numbers throughout here, so I'll just go to 14 real quick because that beholder layer is pretty cool. So I love the maps in here. I love the monster lore. I love the monsters that they added in this book. I thought this was kind of cool too. I just had noticed this. This is a warlock of the Great Old One, which I thought was really neat. They gain their powers through magical pacts forged with eldritch entities. So I think that's really cool. You could have like a warlock that worships Cthulhu or something. So it's a really, really cool book. I think this is the book that the Grung first appear in. And so this is definitely a book that my daughter will be happy to have in our collection because she loves the Grung. So it'll be neat to have different types of information for Grung, and then the Grung poison, the variants, depending on the color of the frog. I think she'll like that. But yeah, overall, this is a very, very cool book that I am definitely glad to finally have in my collection. So I suggest picking that up. If you can never have too many monsters, right? So for the cards, now these are, again, Gale Force 9. And I think as we've seen before, these can be very hit or miss. So let's see, this pack retailed for $19.99 US and $25.99 Canadian. I forget how much I paid for these. I want to say these were $14.99 on Amazon, maybe. That sounds right. And they still cannot commit to a card size, so minor nitpick, I guess, but it's kind of annoying. I don't see why they couldn't have just made them all this size. You know, I don't know. It's annoying to have to try to find what creatures and what shape card. Pathfinder definitely does their bestiary cards better, so these are going to be stuck together at first. So hopefully these all have unique art, as we saw in the Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes videos. You guys know how annoyed that, that I was with that. Yeah, these are your typical fare, as we've seen before. And there we go. There already is our first one that does not have artwork on it. Kind of annoying. So, can guarantee this one's going to get a lot of use. My kid is going to probably permanently have this stuck in her book as a bookmark. Oh, there's another one. See, and it's an orc. So just give me some generic orc art. I don't even care if it's the same exact picture. Just, I don't want to see a symbol in place of creature art. But so far, this one's not as bad. See, they recycled that. Well, I guess it's a little bit different. This one's got a dagger, this one's got a... But still, they couldn't have done that for the orcs. Oh well, Gale Force 9. It is what it is. The last video I complained about this was the Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes video, and Draven Swippo commented, "I'm glad I'm definitely not the only one that is annoyed with this kind of stuff. I'm glad that it bothers other people too, because I don't like to feel like I'm the only one complaining, if that makes sense." Alright. I love these Death Kiss beholders. Very cool. Beholders are definitely among my favorite. So it's nice to have some of those as a Bodak, or Bodak, I don't know, however you want to pronounce it. Cool art. The classic cave fisher. When I think of these, I think of Drist having to fight the cave fishers in, what's that first one, Homeland? So, yeah, so far this one isn't as bad with not having art on the cards. I think there's only like 2 or 3 so far that I've seen. So, well, there's more Grung. See, they recycled the art on these. I don't mind that, as long as there's some art. Yeah, this deck hasn't been too bad. Oh. Okay. So this one, the stats went onto the back, but at least they put some art there. I think that's the first card I've seen like that out of all these packs that I've opened. Not too bad here. Alright, yeah, so there's only been like 2 or 3 that don't have art, so I'm already significantly happier with with this set than I was the Mordenkainen set. So I won't complain too much in this video, guys. But I'd say, you know, I'd say these are worth it if you're paying Amazon price. I still would not pay full retail for these. I'm sorry, Gale Force 9. You just need to put a little more effort into your stuff. Pathfinder does it so well. But the book definitely, I think the book retails for $49.95, but I got it for significantly less from Amazon. So I would say if you don't have this in your collection, it really should be, just for the monster lore alone and the creatures that it adds. And if you are really into, you know, having the most amount of playable races, I'd say this is a great book, especially if you're into monsters, because that is kind of nice to have the monsters statted out to be able to play, like goblins, kobolds, hobgoblins, all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, I'm glad I picked both of these up. You know, it's good to have as a collector. You know, I like to have the cards that go along with the book. It makes my job as a DM easier when I can just grab the cards and head to the game and not have to pull out my monster manual or take extensive notes. So, all right, guys, that about wraps up for today's video. If you would, please subscribe. If you like this video, please let me know why in the comments, or let me know your favorite monster in Volo's Guide to Monsters. I'd love to hear from you. So I love responding to comments, and it just makes this whole thing a lot more fun. That's why I do it, is to, you know, have conversations and interact with people. So let me know what you guys think, and if you enjoyed Volo's Guide to Monsters, and how, you know, what is your favorite monster book? So far, this is mine, besides the main monster manual, of course. Volo's Guide is pretty awesome for the information it provides. I will talk to you all in the next video. I hope you all have a good day. Bye, guys.